Miss Erico, baby. Come see about me. And we swing and swing right, swing left. Roll with me or get rolled over. I'm rolling like a locomotive. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 So why would you try? I tell no lies. Got fear in his eyes. Don't play with this guy that is not wise. Play my hand right. Got pink Sprite, styrofoam white, top 8 ice. She's so shy, she still try. These lame ass niggas, they so tired. Stay getting money, try to take from me. Rap like a mummy, can't say nothing. That's his money, bring it here, honey. She work for me, fly snow bunny. Whatever I said, I done it. Talk girly, run me my money. Drip hard, I keep water running. Stack hard, thumbing through blue hundreds. Summing up, take nothing, I'm funded. Hear nothing, these rappers be mumbling. Running up, magician with the numbers. Cold winters, it's bands in the summer. No, really, I'm just being honest. Graduated and hustling with honors. Beat the case, not guilty, your honor. No snitching, not talking, I promise. Ain't no stopping me now. What's happening, my people? What's happening? What the fuck Wednesdays is in full effect right now at 7 o'clock p.m., man. I'm going to let you get in, pull up, chill out, pull up something, twist up something, do whatever you got to do. That way I can get my mind right to get into this content that I'm about to spill. First and foremost, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for tuning in later because I'm going to replay it about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, hey, man, some of these gems I'm going to be dropping, some of y'all might want to pick it up. Hey, but you know what? I know I ain't going to pick it up because everybody ain't trying to pick up what I'm putting down. You feel me? Come see about me, KSBM. You already know what it is. You already know what it was, man. Hey, one thing I'm going to start out with, hey, look, man. Jesus didn't even want to come back and preach the word in his hometown. So I know how it feels to be in your hometown and do something great and do something positive and do something besides what everybody else doing. I get it. I get it. Ain't no accolades, ain't no clapping. I get it. Ain't no applause. But you know what? I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to ride with it. Galveston Podcast, we holding it down. What the fuck Wednesdays? Shout out to all the people that was on Grown Man Mondays on Monday. Shout out for Miss Bell. Y'all go ahead and go vote. It's voting time right now, and y'all go do what y'all supposed to do, man. But, hey, stand on what you stand on, and don't let nobody else pick you up and put you where you need to stand. You understand? They better not put no limit there. You heard my daughter. She said, don't put no limit in my shit. But until then, I'm going to give y'all a commercial. I'm going to give y'all a commercial. Yeah. Y'all pull up, man. Here we go.
Tired of doing the same thing. Let's get this straight. I gotta say, we not have-nots. My time, don't waste. Tattoos, goatee, they don't mean a thing to me. You ain't no judge, so don't judge me. This is how I carry myself. They ain't teach me nothing, I don't know nothing. This is how I carry myself. They ain't teach me nothing, I don't know nothing else. Business, I take care of that there. Else it was squares, I don't like that there. No hustle, it's very sour. Mojo hustle, Austin Powers, bring it in by the hour. I ain't fucking with these grams. I distribute it. I ain't hustling for an outfit. She ain't my type, she ain't gonna fit. Majority of these niggas are counterfeit. Right, stay on top of it. Survived off these eggs and grits. Thankful, some ain't have shit. That's relevant. So I count a blessing. Pray more than less stressing. Heading in the right direction. Stand up when the devil tests me.
Like I say, man, welcome to What the Fuck Wednesdays, man. Hey, y'all some time to pull up. I'm going to keep promoting myself. Hey, I don't own the rights to this music, period. I don't own the rights to this music, period. Hey, man, shouts out to all the stuff going on. For all the ones that lost a loved one, take a time out right now to get your mourn on and be thankful for the situation. Not thankful that someone's passed, but thankful their family get to come together again and they get to see each other again before you not get to see each other again. It's very important these days that we stick together and don't let them to continue to separate us or continue to manipulate us or continue to get us in a position to where we are out of position to see what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? With that being said, all this stuff that's happening in the world, man, all this, the cartel, the files, the everything. Y'all give me a second right quick. Hey, come close my door. You can bring it in and put it right there. Well, everything that's going on, y'all need to really, 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 really be in touch with your inner self and love yourself first and foremost before you do anything. Love yourself. We're in a time right now where people trying to get you not to love yourself. People trying to get you to feel less than what you are because of a mistake you made in that particular setting. Something you did over there in that particular setting. What I'm saying is when you wake up and you leave out of your room, and then after you go to the bathroom, when you go to the bathroom, and that's another setting. When you come out the bathroom, you come into the other setting. When you leave out of your room, you're going into another setting. When you go into the living room, that's another setting. When you go in the kitchen, that's another setting. When you go outside that door, you're in a whole nother setting. Say, in all those settings I just named, love yourself. Tell yourself that you love yourself every day in the morning, and you go out there. Then you start putting the hedge of protection around your loved ones. Protect my kids, protect my family, protect my sister, my brother, my mother, protect everybody that's around me, protect the ones that I'm going to be around. So you got to add the people that you're going to be around, because if you don't include them, they're going to try to make your day miserable because they're miserable. They don't know that they're miserable, but you'll find out later on that they're miserable because you don't know what they're going through. People put on good facades. People put good fronts in, but hey, you got to know yourself and you got to love yourself. So with that being said, stop with all this stuff that we was taught. Stop with all that stuff. You just stick with it and you believe with it and you don't go fact check that. And you don't got to go fact check it. You can just go check it yourself. You just go check it yourself, man. I'd rather for you to be a free thinker than to let somebody else think for you freely. I'd rather for you to be a free thinker than to somebody to think for you freely. What the fuck Wednesdays, man? What the fuck Wednesdays? I don't know what made me come up with that, but I think that's real catchy. And I think that's real smooth because, hey, again, what the fuck? I was scrolling down my timeline, man, and I seen something, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me talk to you for a minute. On my timeline, I seen somebody. It was some men kidnapping kids. This is not real, but you could tell that they was doing this just to see how people will respond. Say the people was responding. They didn't even care. I seen a woman grab her man and pull him when the guy snatched the kid up, put the hand around the kid's mouth and snatched the kid. And I seen that nobody really, it was only one person. They saw like 7, 8 different scenarios. There was only one person that went to go kind of like stop him. So, man, I was disturbed. I mean, I was watching that before I came on here, man. I'm like, okay, we record the shit that we ain't supposed to record. But when it's time to defend the ones, we don't defend and stand up. But we'll defend and stand up for somebody we don't even know. We're gonna spend some money on somebody we don't even know. We're gonna go and support somebody we don't even know, and don't even defend the people that need to be defended or take up or protect the ones that need to be protected. Them kids, we gotta protect them kids. Well, nobody I seen on there protecting them kids when them kids was getting so-called allegedly taken away. And they was just showing that so they could show us, hey, man, this is the type of world that we in. Say, man, pray for protection of your people, man. And, hey, man, look, ask your ancestors that lived here before you to protect them, because that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Your ancestors is protected. The ones y'all say dancing in heaven, nobody came back from heaven and told you what heaven was like. Nobody knows what heaven is like. You can only imagine what heaven is like. You can only imagine what heaven is like because nobody came back and told you, say, man, heaven has gold streets. Nobody came back and told you what heaven is like. Even the ones that we lost, man, they did not come tell us how heaven is. Why you think they're able to come talk to you in your dream? If they're in heaven, how are they talking to you in your dream? I'm talking to the ones that's aligned in the same way that I'm aligned. You can believe in what you want to believe in, and I ain't gonna stop you from believing in it. But sometimes you got to stop. And you got to control your life because it's yours. You might live it with somebody, but still, your life is your life. And you would have to die on your own. You're not going to die. You and that person ain't going to die at the same time. That's not how it's designed. It's not designed that way. And if it's not designed that way, hey, least you can do is love yourself and know. Knowing is half the battle. I was talking to my cousin. We was in Planet Fitness, man. The boy walked off and he said to me, he said, man, you know what G.I. Joe used to say? And I said, you know what, man? That's the same thing that I used to say to myself. Knowing is half the battle, y'all. Some of us will know and still forming. Ignore it. Let me get, I'm gonna play another thing right here, man. And so I need to share this to a couple of people. For the 3 people that's watching, I don't know, my internet might be a little delayed, but I appreciate y'all. But if you can like, share, or subscribe, really, you don't even have to subscribe. You can just share it so somebody else can get these nuggets that's being dropped. But until then, here comes a little promotion from Galveston Podcast.
And we swing, I don't care what they say about me. 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 I'm a grinder, homes. I'm a shiner, homes. Got my diamonds on. Turn the camera on. And stacks I trust. Tips and school zones. Jolly ranchers in mud until my cup gone. No names told. I gotta stick to the code. I'm putting heat to my verses, but my mouth froze.
Real players get chose. I'm banging a little. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care what I don't give 2 flying fucks. I didn't say I don't give 2 fucks. I don't give 2 flying fucks. What you say about me? I said that last show. I'm gonna say it this show, and the next show I'm gonna say it too, just in case I forgot to say it right now. I'm gonna say it and let you know. I'm gonna say it again. There's some stuff going on, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you how I view it. Tell you how I view it, man. Say. Again, these files that's coming out about people doing shit that they've been doing since the Bible was announced to us. They've been doing that shit. So guess what? Nobody should be surprised or shocked. It's been some sickos. So what? It's been some sickos. Maybe what you talking about, man, so what? We know. You just don't be a sicko. You understand what I'm saying? Moses was a murderer, and he ended up being one of God's favorites. Moses did a lot of other stuff. Let's see. King David, the one that's highly spoke about this and messed up shit. He was highly loved. So it don't matter what the fuck you did. God still loved him. The God that was in the Bible, the God that the ones that when I went to church, they was telling me that God still loved them. They still did great things, but they also did some fucked up shit too. So now if the people that we read about that's supposed to be our example did some fucked up shit and they still was good in God's eyes, what did that tell you about yourself? I'm gonna shut up and let you think about it. Eat a tater tot on this. King David. I'm just naming a couple. King David. Paul and Saul. Saul was murking him. If you said you love God, Paul was murking you. Then he got up a whole blinded and started loving God. And God loved him. He threw away everything that man done. Why are we holding on to what people done? I can even say it better. Why are you even worrying about what people done? Why are you even worrying about what somebody did? That's none of your fucking business. That's what's wrong with us, man. We be worrying about other people's business. We got business our own shit we got to take care of. We got to take care of our own shit. We got to take care of our own shit, y'all. We got to take care of our own shit. Worry about what you doing. Worry about how you gonna make what you doing better for somebody else to be better. Let me say that one more time. Worry about what you can do better for somebody else to be better. Because when you better, you can make somebody else better, because I guarantee somebody is paying attention to what you're doing. Somebody's paying attention to what you're doing, even if you ain't doing shit. Somebody paying attention to you so they can tell somebody else that you ain't doing shit. But now you're worrying about somebody talking about you and you ain't doing shit, but you still ain't doing nothing to stop being the person that ain't doing shit. Don't be the person that don't get out and go do it, because you need to get up and get out and go do it. The first thing you got to do is get up. So first thing you got to do is get up. Ain't nothing supposed to be given to you. And the only way it's gonna be given to you is if you know you already got it. The only way it's gonna come give it to you if you know you already got it. Y'all know what they call that? Oh man, you gotta manifest. You gotta manifest it. Now, how do you manifest? You gotta believe. Yeah. They tell you we gotta believe in something that we can't even see wholeheartedly. You humans don't even believe in your fucking self. And you got a mirror and look at yourself every day. Fuck the mirror. You got to get up and live with yourself every day. You got to get up and live with yourself every day. Man, if you got to get up and live with yourself every day, it's you dealing with. You know how you are. You know how you get down. You know how you get around. You know what your purpose is. A lot of people saying they lost and don't know what their purpose is. Oh, they know what their purpose is. They just don't want to do it. Your purpose is something that you love to do. I keep saying that last show. Your purpose is something what you like to do. You know, what I like to do is look for information. I don't like to watch what everybody else watching. I don't like to do what everybody else doing. If I see more than one or two people doing the same thing, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing the opposite. Oh, you just want to be difficult. I don't want to be difficult. I want to be me. Well, you selfish then. If you trying to be me, all you worrying about is you. I have to. Because by me worrying about me, I can be the best me that I can be. And then me being the best me that I can be can make somebody else be the best me that they can be. Yeah, they can even be greater than me. See, that's what it's about. If they can do greater things than I mean, that's what Christ was died for, right? To do greater things. He did greater things for us. So if he did greater things for us, you got to do greater things for them. The one that used to be Saul, if you start doing greater things, then next thing Saul turned to Paul. Ooh. Huh? It was great things being done. God came into Saul's life and made Saul go blind just so he can see. He made Saul go blind just so he can see. A lot of us be put in a position that we are blinded just so we can see. And some people just like to stay in there because, hell, they want somebody to feel sorry for them. Let's just be honest. Nobody give a damn about you. Even your loved ones that say they love you, they don't give a damn about you. Yeah. Even the ones you want, especially the ones you want, they don't. And the ones that you should, you don't. But the moment that you do it, then everything that's on hold will be released. So you want to know how you release some shit? You want to know how you release some shit? You got to release yourself first, man. You got to release that shit, man. You got to release all that shit you holding in your head that's making you feel like whoever the fuck you is. You got to release that shit and just to go for it, man. You know how hard it is to be a free thinker? Especially in today's country, they're making you go do this, they're making you go do that. And then if you don't do that, a group of people going to tell you, say, man, you need to go do this. Why? Because this, and this. No, I don't need to do this because this and this and this. I need to do this because I want to do this. You got to do this because you want to do it. Not because somebody else said this is what you're supposed to do. And this is what we did. Well, I've been looking at y'all, and y'all ain't looking too good. Commercial.
Swing, 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 ride, swing, swing, live. Cast me up. Swing, I live. Mr. Area Code, baby. Pine Cone Fresh, you dig? KSBM. Come see about me. Every time you hear me say swing in this bitch, you know who this is. Hey. More money, more Monday. More money, 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 get dough. After comments, you can add zeros. Add it up, my blue face is grown. Yo, wallet young, my pockets grown. Rubber band, old hundreds don't fold. Getting money, that's what I'm on. Cross state lines, hustle game strong. You ain't about money, leave me alone.
being last name getting it. You stay broke, you ain't listening. Diamonds on team 16 glistening. Open mouth, you'll think it was Christmas. Ben Franklin's all in my business. Love hustling that keeps me winning. She listens, she loves when I flip it. His hustle is very suspicious. I cannot take this guy serious. I get my point blank, period. Get at me if you flipping digits. I'm a savage and my hustle is vicious. Stack simmer mattress, breaking up stitches. Sell a patch to a hoe, my witness. Water to a drowning man, I mean business. Stack of presidents, I love this feeling.
Come see about me. KSBM, man. Hey, man, type in come see about me on your Google thing and see what pop up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you got to love yourself and promote yourself. I see every time somebody promotes themselves, I see everybody tune off, turn away. You know, they don't want to hear that. But at the same time, I got to promote myself because at least one person going to like it, you know. Shout out to that one person that like it. Shout out to that one person that like it. And I ain't even mad at the other people that don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't going to like your song. Everybody gonna like your point. Everybody like your motion. And everybody gonna like your hair. They ain't gonna like nothing. They gonna find something. You understand what I'm saying? That's what human beings do. They find something that they don't like, and then they group up with some people that agree with them. See, we need to stop grouping up with people that agree with and start standing on your own. Start standing on your own. Please start standing on your own. Stand on your own. So, again, you got these files. While these files out, on top of them files, y'all remember 3i Atlas? Hold on for a minute. Y'all give me a second. Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski. There's somebody tuning in talking about, hey, man, they appreciate what I'm doing. I appreciate that too. Appreciate that too. Like I was saying, you got the files, but y'all remember to put a pin in the files. Y'all remember 3i Atlas? All of a sudden now, there's no more discussion about it. They done with it. It's gone. It's over with. So if 3i Atlas is gone and over with and everything else, and then now the Epstein files come out, and now they want to disclose alien information. I ain't the smartest man in the world. And I ain't the dumbest man in the world, but all that going on, and still ain't nothing happen. They said that thing was going to hit Earth and put Earth off its axis and everything. And then now they want to put out the files, but they ain't put out the files all the way. Then they want to put out the alien. What's going on? They didn't went over there and killed the allegedly. They went over there. The mob boss, the cartel boss, whatever, they didn't took the cartel boss out. Now it's tensions over there, and then you go over there to the Bible. You run over here to the Bible over there. The Bible say, man, it's gonna be rumors of wars and rumors and everything else. So all that stuff going on. Then you got everybody saying that's the prophecy being fulfilled. Y'all want to know what the free thinker, think? I'm using I statements, and I could be absolutely wrong, and I'm cool with that. But at least I'm thinking for myself. They have to fulfill the prophecy. Ain't no prophecy being fulfilled. They have to. That's what it's designed to do. You got the people in the higher ups talking about it's too many people here. Then they want to eliminate a whole class. You mean to tell me you want to eliminate a whole class? You want to get rid of a whole class? It used to be lower class, middle class, higher class. Now, get rid of all the classes. It's just going to be one class. And we got all this stuff going on. We got the people coming up missing, everything. I mean, say. And then we got to go to work. And then when we go to work, they pay us. And then they pay. The pay is what the pay is, but everything else steady going high. That's why I said in the beginning, man, everybody should just join together and work together and be together. Because if you put all these symbols together, man, that is the key to success. That is the key to love. Y'all looked it up, man, when you put all the symbols. What I mean, the symbols, first thing we got to learn is the symbols, man. One day I'm going to get all these symbols together because I done watched these symbols. The number one symbol that we really need to study is that swastika because we need to understand what that swastika stands for. But no, we got some people who's indoctrinated and whatever they taught us in school, that's what we stuck with, and we think that is horrible. But what you really don't know, that is a symbol of energy. Check it yourself, man. Check it yourself. I used to have a segment called Make It Make Sense Sundays. And it was during football season. So I know I made it make sense to where, on football season, ain't nobody really trying to hear, you know what I'm saying? And I need to step away from that because, somebody going to hear it and somebody going to appreciate it. They're going to be like, hey, I don't watch sports. I'd rather hear you talk about this than me watching the game that's already fixed. Because, yes, that shit fixes entertainment. It's entertainment, man. It's entertainment, man. It's got us, we got what we watched. I played the sport. And I know once I got involved in it, I seen what was really going on. Yeah, when I seen it, I ain't had no chance to go over here. They said, well, why you not in the pros? Why you not in the pro? Bro, ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to be a center at 6'6". But my whole life, they got me playing center. So the whole time I was playing center, I had to teach my own self how to play point guard and everything else. That's why I know when we came to recreation ball, nobody could touch me because I can play all positions. But we got to organized ball, it was different because they only doing 1 or 2 assignments, and that's what I had just because of my size. Now, I'm at a default because of my size, and I got to play a position because of my size, not what I really need to be playing so I can be great in it. So that's why I was going to go back to what I've been saying. Stop letting people tell us to think and how to think about it when you can be a free thinker and at least think about it yourself. Oh, Reggie, you just be talking and all that. That's cool. I'm cool with it. I don't care what you say about me. Long as I know that when I go somewhere, I am a beacon of light. What that means, when people come up to me without me forcing them to come up to me and tell me you are doing a great job, I wouldn't do this if this wasn't this. I wouldn't come here if this wasn't here. I wouldn't do none of this for none of that. Some people just go to wherever you at just to go on a daily basis. Let's give an example. Let's say you work at a public place where a lot of people come in at. A lot of people come in at to get whatever they need to make it for their day, right? And they come in, right? And when they come in, they don't even want to buy nothing. They just want to see you make sure somebody gets the light that you provide. I had somebody tell me 2 weeks ago, man, shit stuck with me, man. Guy came in the store while I worked there. He said, say, Reg, you keep being the light. You could tell on his face, he ain't have a good morning, y'all. He did not have a grand rising. You feel me? Tolls of life taking over. Getting up, doing the same shit over and over again. Then when you get up and go do the same shit over and over again and you give it your best, then motherfuckers don't like how you did it because some other motherfucker didn't stay in line or wasn't understanding the assignment. And now you cause a friction. If you're in a position to where friction is being caused because somebody don't know how to come and communicate and talk to you, it's time for you to run. On Monday, I was told, I was listening because I know when I'm not talking and you got my attention, I'm going to listen. I ain't going to say one word. If I'm the one that's being the messenger, then I know I'm going to keep going because I am the messenger. That's 2 positions you need to understand. When you're a messenger, that's when you go. But sometimes you got to be the one who's receiving the knowledge. And you can't receive no knowledge if you got your mouth open. You can't receive no knowledge if you rebuttaling what the person that's in the position that you're not in is giving you the information on. In order for you to be a leader, you have to be a follower. What do you mean? It's somebody that's in the position that you want to be at, that you know you can be at, that you know you're going to kill and rock. But you got to, I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, it's somebody in that position you want to be at that you know you could be greater than. But you seeing how it go. You can, let me give y'all a prime example. If you're a child and you have a parent and the parent was in your life, you got to look up to that parent. I want somebody in the chat to put their parent, what the parent always tell their child. I want somebody to fill in the blank. I want you to be better than me. Somebody let me know if that was a conversation you had, because then I can know what generation I'm talking to. Because you gotta remember 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. 10 years. That's why they call them decades. 0 to 10 is the first most important part. And if you wasn't a free thinker then and you was just told to do some shit, now you're programmed. Now you take that program into another program and you got to adjust to the other program. Let me turn around and say what I just said slow. 0 to 10, you was programmed. Programmed by what? 0 to 3 to 4 to 5, your ass was in the house. 3 to 5, you was going to somebody else's place and they was teaching you shit. And 9 times out of 10, their place from 0 to 3 to 5 was somebody that they knew already, that the parents knew. So now you're getting programmed. Now you take that program and you go to the independent school district. That's a whole nother program. That ain't education, y'all. Independent school district, just because it got the word school in it, don't make it education. Because them niggas was lying to us. Them niggas was lying to us, and y'all know they was lying to us. Shout out to the one that's still getting lied to and believing that shit in them textbooks. But they want us to go get an education. If you want to hide something, put it in the book. Hell, if you want to mislead somebody, put the shit in the book too. You can't win. You can't win. You got to read to get the information, and then now you got to check the nigga who gave the information. You got to see what a nigga that gave the information, where he was coming from, what the fuck he was standing on, what's going on. Just like me. Everybody ain't going to appreciate what the fuck I'm doing because they ain't trying to hear that type of talk. They want to stay in a position to where, yes, God's all loving God, and you got to be appropriate, and you got to love everyone. That shit don't go like that. It don't go like that. That shit ain't that easy, man. You going to go to work, and your loved one going to piss you the fuck off. What you going to do? What the fuck you going to do? Not your love. When I'm talking about your boss, somebody gonna piss you. Everything ain't a goddamn honeymoon. Hey, when that everything has a honeymoon. When that honeymoon goes the fuck off, then you get to see who that real person is. At least be the real person the whole time, so they ain't gotta wait to see who you is. I was gonna shout over there in the corner by my goddamn self because I know that shit. What I said. No, I be talking to myself. I ain't even talking to y'all. I can't even see y'all. That's why I cut this motherfucker on to talk to myself, because sometimes I got to talk to myself because I be wanting to talk to other people, but they're not worthy of my conversation. They're not worthy of my breath. They're not worried about the breath. I don't know how much breath God gonna give me, but I damn sure don't want to be wasting it talking to somebody that don't need it or want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Say, man, I got you. I got your back. I got your back. I'm here for you. Yeah, they hear you, but they're not listening, bro. They're not listening because when you listen to somebody, you apply that shit. When I listen to my coach, hey, I scored 6 more points than what the fuck I've been scoring. I scored 6 more points than what the fuck I've been scoring. Just by listening. All he told me what to do was go downhill. I was doing shit my way. And then the moment I tried doing it that way, then hey man, it was successful. So sometimes yes, you gotta go though. You gotta go. And if somebody is taking their time out to tell you that you're doing something wrong, man, why are you getting so upset with them? Yeah. Even to myself, man. Hey, when my boss say you got to do this and got to do that, hey, man, I can't get upset at that, man. That's that boss shit. If you want to be a boss, be a boss. So you can't be a boss to somebody else's shit. So now I put myself at a level of respect. Okay, now that this ain't my shit, and now that I need to know, I need the free thinking know. I got to read the handbook. I got to know the rules. That way I know how to be combative and talk to you when it's time to have that talk instead of me talking off the strength of me being Reggie Powell. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does it mean? Because you know how to say your name to somebody. That don't mean shit. If you want your own shit, if you want to run some shit, get your own shit and do your own shit. This is what I'm learning, and I'm in the halfway point to the 50. And that's what I'm learning. If I don't want to hear nothing, and then when I run my own shit, I still got to hear from somebody else. Because they're going to tell me how to do the shit that I'm running. That's how the game go. That's how this shit go. That's how I go. What the fuck Wednesdays, man? So with the what the fuck Wednesday, now that I know, let me get back to where I was on. Let me get back on the path I was on. You got all these distractions popping off, and we ain't loving yourself. You got all these distractions popping off, and we ain't loving ourselves. Now that you ain't loving yourself, there's a lot of shit going on that's displaying the love that you're not giving yourself. So look at the situation you in and ask yourself, are you loving yourself? Because you can't half-ass love yourself. Ain't no such thing as can't have love yourself for 30 minutes and then somebody come tell you ain't shit and then all of a sudden you just fall suit. I ain't falling suit. I didn't come in. Nah, you fell suit because you didn't get up and do something for yourself. If you got up and did something, you did it for that entity, man. You need to get up and do it for yourself, man. Don't let nobody trick you into doing something that you don't want to do. Learn. Like I had to learn the handbook. I'm staying in the same lane. I had to learn that handbook. That handbook gonna tell me. And if you don't want to learn that handbook that way, you ask somebody that's in charge. Hey, person in charge. Hey, if this happened and this happened, what's supposed to happen? Okay, boom. Now you done went to the person that's over your head, and now you know. So that person cannot tell you nothing else because now you know. And guess what? Now that you know, you don't got to dispute the person that's telling you something that you know ain't right. No, we got to tell somebody what's going on. We got to tell somebody how he is. We got to tell somebody how we feel. I'm guilty of that because I at times I let people know, man, who the fuck you think you talking to? The fuck do you think you talking to? And if they ain't happening to nobody else, this ain't the channel for you. This ain't the place. This ain't the platform. Because I know. Say, look, I keep doing this, man. Hey, there's going to be one person I'm going to reach. And that one person I'm going to reach, hey, let's rock out. Commercial time.
Let's get this straight. I gotta say, we not have-nots. My time, don't waste. Tattoos, goatee, they don't mean a thing to me. You ain't no judge, so don't judge me. This is how I carry myself. They ain't teach me nothing, I don't know nothing. This is how I carry myself. They ain't teach me nothing, I don't know nothing else. Business, I take care of that there. Else it was spells, I don't like that there. No hustle, it's very sour. Mojo hustle, Austin Powers, bring it in by the hour. I ain't fucking with these grams. I distribute it. I ain't hustling for an outfit. She ain't my type, she ain't gonna fit. Majority of these niggas are counterfeit. Right, stay on top of it. Survived off these eggs and grits. Thankful, some ain't have shit. That's relevant. So I count my blessing. Pray more than less stressing. Heading in the right direction. Stand up when the devil tests me.
Go check.
Okay, so they fucked up again. You cool?
Bulletin A. Know who you are. Know what you're worth. Bulletin B. They're going to continue throwing distractions out there for us to engage in so it can get your mind off the prize. What's the prize? Whatever your prize is, God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, weed, drink, liquor, females, niggas, whatever it is, do that shit 100% though. Half-ass do nothing. Don't do nothing, y'all. Always stand on what you got to stand on. And you know when you start researching things, God will reveal it to you. The Christians say, hey, man, you knock. All you got to do is knock, huh? Or what about the lady that stank and was on her period and she said, man, look, all I got to do, fuck with everybody, people talking about me like a dog. I ain't got the best hygiene. I ain't the best looking thing, but you know the fuck what? If I can just, let me free the fuck out of somebody, man. Say, bro, that lady said all she got to do is touch the shit that she believe in. You niggas close y'all eyes to the shit you believe in. And then throw up a big ass I wish. Instead of just standing on your shit and knowing and say, man, as long as you know and you stand on that shit will reward you. I'm telling you, I know I'm a living testimony of it. There's no way that Reginald Roy Paul was supposed to go to no college and play nobody's college basketball, let alone start way in another state, come back, get another scholarship, get another scholarship, get another scholarship. These people continue to pay my school just because I know how to play basketball. And I was not the flashiest person in basketball, but I guarantee none of you niggas could fuck with me. And that's the attitude I had. Even if I took an L and somebody beat me, you still couldn't fuck with me even though I lost. Because you won't beat me again. So in life, I tell you, man, get your ass up when you get knocked down and know that you're going to knock down. And don't let that shit discourage you when you get knocked down. Because some of y'all that's watching is going to watch later, you're going to go outside your house and get knocked down. How do you get knocked down? It's something that you put your time into, because you know time you can't get back. I ain't going to say no other vocabulary word. Time you can't get back. When you invest time, that's when emotions and feelings and all that shit come out, because you invested time. That's what anger is. You invested some time, and the shit that time you invested, hey, you ain't getting a good return. That's why you're really upset. Let's just point out the obvious. We be falling for these distractions, man. 50 Cent and T.I., 50 Cent going. And, man, the album's going out. T.I. say this is the last album. God, dog, man, read between the lines, man. The last time 50 did some shit like that, it was with Kanye West. But, hey, I could be reaching my ass off and just be saying shit just to be saying shit. But at least I'm thinking for my own, and I ain't going with the narrative that everybody going with. Oh, that man can flow. That man going off. Fuck all that, man. That man making money off this shit. So is he really doing it for the people, or is he doing it to feed his family? You got to know the difference. You got to know the difference. We got some local people right now that jam harder than the niggas that's been on, and y'all don't show them no love. That way they can't never get to where they going. And then we want to talk about crabs in a bucket. Hell, a bucket ain't the crab's habitat, dummy. A bucket is not a crab's habitat. So fuck yeah, I'm going to pull you down because I'm in the wrong habitat. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here because I don't belong in no bucket. A crab's habitat is not in a bucket. So when they say crabs in a bucket and they be pulling each other down, that is a false statement because that is not the habitat for the crab. If I was in a habitat I wasn't in, I'm trying to get out to go to mine. I'm trying to get out the bucket because my dumb ass belong in the water. That's why I'm trying to get out. I gotta get up out of there. But if we help each other, because if one person, and then one person, the next thing you know, shit, I pull on one nigga pull on another nigga, then all of us get out. They ain't want to tell us that story though. Because once the one learn how to get out, let me whisper, because you know they don't like when a big nigga get to being animated. That's enough. What the fuck Wednesday? I'm gonna put a pin in that. Fuck that pin. Because I'm big, I don't like the fact I'm 6'6", 323, 24 pounds. I used to be 370, I used to be 350. I'm shredding these pounds. That's good. I tell you about that shit later. I ain't worrying about that. I do work out. I do get my ass in there, and I do take care of my body with natural shit. If you want to know, hit me up in the DM how you can lower your blood sugar, how you can lower your bloating stomach, how you can stop yourself from being because everybody's pre-diabetic. I mean, if you want to know that information, I'll give it to you, man. Trust me, because I'm a living testimony of it, and I feel a whole lot better. But at the same time, don't worry about the rap battle. Don't worry about the files that's out, because that shit's been going on since it's been going on. Now, you got a part to where, okay, I got my family, and I'm concentrating. See, we used to concentrate on, hey, man, when you get 18, get the fuck out of my house. Now, we need to stick the fuck together. We don't need to be separating nothing, because it's power in numbers, and you might as well have been riding with the people you've been riding with since birth. That makes sense to me. I ain't looking forward to kicking out my child. Want to go exploring? Yeah, go right ahead. But at the same time, we're gonna stay in the same right there, and we're gonna grow together. Because I guarantee, if I took care of that, it's gonna return the favor. That's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna return the favor. If it didn't return the favor, it was an error somewhere. And if it was an error somewhere, that means it was an error in the beginning. We don't want to talk about that though. Believe in yourself, love yourself, carry yourself like you love everything that you're doing. Carry yourself. You want to know the key. If you want to know what you're here for, love yourself. You'll find out what your key is, because I guarantee everybody on this earth was given a gift. And that gift is, what the gift is what you love to do and what you do naturally without even know you're doing it. Some people are natural just givers. Some are information givers. Some people are knowledge givers. Some people are just a beacon of light. Some people are good teachers. Said it in the Bible. Everything that you experience, you know it. It was for you to experience it. Don't say why it happened to me, because it had to happen to you, because that's the way that it went. Like, I could not avoid my son's death. There was nothing you can. Let me see how I can. This is for me, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Nobody didn't come tell me how to deal with losing a child, because you wasn't even thinking about it. You wasn't even thinking about losing. Well, you knew you had to lose your parents, but so in the back of your head, you knew that your parents supposed to live forever. I had to go to my son's grave site. That shit fucks me up every time, man. It makes me stronger, because I know what protection feels like. I know what being favored feels like. And how I know? Because I know God uses things to get your attention. And again, I work in a place where people come in every day and they talk to me, man. And they tell me that they're very thankful for me being in that place, being who I am. Loud, obnoxious, loud, big, laughing, playing. I don't like to go out there with no mask on and cover up what I'm really feeling. Because if I want to cry, I'm going to cry. I just know I'm not here for all these distractions. I'm not here to go with the crowd. I'm not here to follow the crowd. That is not what I came to do. I came to be a trailblazer, and the trail that I blazed, that I left behind, if somebody want to, and tweak it, they can. But enough is enough. And you just got to love yourself. Thank y'all for coming out and tuning in. What the fuck Wednesdays. And that's all I have right now, man. So I'll see y'all next time, next Wednesday. Peace. Before I go, I would say one thing. I was taught that, hey, man, if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to leave. If you can't learn nothing else from the group that you was in, you need to leave. And I got a lot of thinking about. So, again, I see y'all again when I see you. Y'all have a great evening. Miss Erico, baby, come see about me. And we swing and swing right, swing left. Roll with me or get rolled over. I'm rolling like a locomotive. Ain't no stopping me now. 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 So why would
would you try? I tell no lies, got fear in his eyes. Don't play with this guy that is not wise. Play my hand right, got pink Sprite, styrofoam white, top 8 ice. She's so shy, she still try. These lame ass niggas, they so tired. Stay getting money, try to take from me. Rap like a mummy, can't say nothing. That's his money, bring it here, honey. She work for me, fly snow bunny. Whatever I said, I done it. Talk girly, run me my money. Drip hard, I keep water running. Stack hard, thumbing through blue hundreds. Summing up, take nothing, I'm funded. Hear nothing, these rappers be mumbling. Running up, magician with the numbers. Cold winters, it's bands in the summer. No, really, I'm just being honest. Graduated and hustling with honors. Beat the case, not guilty, your honor. No snitching, not talking, I promise. Ain't no stopping me now.